Hello everyone, welcome to another episode Backyard Ocean. Today I'm going to show you guys my quarantine system and method, how I get my fish through quarantine, eventually make it out here. Clam garden's growing, added a few more clams, real pretty ones. Okay, let's go look at that quarantine system. All right, here's my quarantine area. It's in the basement of the house. And basically what I do is tank transfer method. I usually bring them in. For the first 3 days are in methylene blue. And then thereafter, just clean salt water every third day, all the way down. And then there's more down this way. It's really hard to see. I know there's a starkey damsel and another. Right now I'm just going to say a tang. Not sure what kind from here. Okay, so I wanted to give you guys an update on the quarantine system. So after the third day, I replace water. It's just clean salt water. I just use regular tap water, dechlorinate with prime, and just use regular instant ocean salt, nothing special. Every third day, the bucket gets swapped out, complete water change. I know it's not 100% proof because the airline still can have parasites. I usually wipe it down. Let's see if we can look at some of these guys. So we got a dog face puff right here. There's a butterfly and a damsel. Unfortunately, I had to put covers on because I was getting a lot of jumpers. It's a shame to have a fish do well and then just lose it because it jumped out. There's a Koran in here and a couple damsels. There's some more. I think those are 3-stripe or 4-stripe damsels. The big saddleback clown. And some more different types of damsels. Here I got some nice paddle fin wrasse. See if I can take one out without having them go nuts. Can't really look at them too well, but those are really nice. So there's 3 of those. I usually label them. That way I know how to feed. No way to keep track, especially the volume that I quarantine at a time. I usually do close to 100 fish at a time. So there's some rabbit fish, different types of, here's a real beautiful butterfly. I think those are called lattice butterfly. And then I've got some pyramid butterflies. I picked up a few of those. I picked up the, well, that's not the one. There's, let's see. It's hard to get to the back one there. Here's some in here. Saddleback and the black and white pyramids. There's some sailfin tangs in here. Hopefully these guys will do a good job on my bubble algae outside. There's a nice scribbled angel. Most of these guys are doing pretty well. I got a white-tailed trigger. There you go, Mr. White-tailed trigger. Hello. There's some unicorn. Let's see here. Let's see if I can show you guys. I believe there's a unicorn tang in there and something else. I can't really see it that well right now. There's a hybrid powdered blue. Sold it to me as a hybrid. I'm not sure why it's a hybrid, but it looks, might be a little different. Maybe as it gets older, we'll see a different coloration. Let's see what else. I picked up a few of the raccoon butterflies. They're a little bit on the small side, but eating very well. There's a French angel there. More raccoon. Another raccoon. I picked up a nice majestic angel. I got a big one outside and hopefully these two will get along. This guy's much smaller. Let's see, another butterfly. There's a saddleback butterfly there. I got a barber and a pearl scale butterfly here. Queen angel. I got one out there and I want another pair. I just want to pair them up hopefully. Let's see what else. There's a fox face and a file back there. Another pearl butterfly. I got a Japanese swallowtail angel and a sailfin tang in there. Picked up a real nice coral beauty. This thing has some really unusual coloration. Eats very well. Sometimes these guys can be touchy, but this guy, he's good. I picked up another, what, Tombi? I think that's how you call him. Angel. There's a female there, and there's a real nice, pretty male here. Let's see if I can show you guys that one. It's got some amazing stripes on him. It's hard to see. Yeah, can't really get a good look at them. And let me show you guys the other side. So we got a bunch of Moorish idols, which I'm hoping will come out of quarantine here in a few days. Most are doing well. We're going on 15 days, and a lot of them are eating the pellet food, and the ones that are not, I can get them to eat either small mysis or brine, which is not the preferred because they really need to eat a lot more fiber in their diet, otherwise they get constipated and they have issues. There's a nice Sapo puffer in here. He's doing well. And I got a couple Harlequin tusk. Let's see if I can show you guys that one. Uh-oh. These guys get so nervous. They can jump out so easily. There's two of them. I'm hoping I can pair these guys up. I know that's a no-no, but we're going to try it. I'm going to show you guys the other side here. Here's my big 16-foot long. It was a reef tank, but I had an issue with some aptasia and also zoanthids. Those things just took over, so I had to do a lot of things to get them under control, so I lost a lot of the corals. We'll start over on that one of these days. There's a few more in quarantine. Just a bunch of different types of damsels. There's a Niger trigger in here. Let's see if we can see him. There you are. Okay, okay. Don't get nervous. And then we've got another pyramid butterfly in there. These guys are very touchy. They'll be eating one day and then the next day you'll find them dead. I don't think they ship very well for whatever reason. But if you can get them through quarantine and eating, they usually are pretty bulletproof after that. And they're reef safe. I wanted to do an update on the Moorish idols. That one's eating. I feed them two different types of pellet. I've got Ocean Nutrition Formula 2 pellets, small, and then I also use New Life Spectrum, just a regular one, also small. They seem to like it, at least most of them. See, that guy's eating. Started out with 9. Lost one the other day. Just wouldn't eat. Just refuses to eat. going for it. At least they all just ate that well. Let's see, what about this guy here? Yep. If they can all just do that, it'd be a lot easier. There's a couple of them in here that really don't eat pellet that well either. But they will eat frozen mysis, the small ones, and brine. So just a couple more days in quarantine, and they're going to go out to the big tank. We'll see how they do. There's plenty of algae for them to eat. I'll do an update once I get them out there.